Morning, guys. Joe here with Black Rock Central Railroad. Went to the Great Scale Model Train Show yesterday at Timonium, Maryland. And it was mainly going to be a restocking expedition, just for some of the stuff that I've run out of and needed to replace. But we did pick up a couple other items, and just kind of show you what we got here, and then tell you a little story about what I almost got. I stayed within my budget, put it that way. Picked up a nice Chessie hopper. That's a blue box kit, but it'll weather up nice and look decent. A couple of landscape items we picked up. Some strips that kind of go along fence lines and that kind of stuff. Self-stick. And a couple of different flower bushes we can put around the houses. Flowering bushes. We picked up one pack of 5 sections of 3-foot rail, just to have on hand, along with a pack of rail joiners, so I don't have to go to Ray Bobell's house and borrow some to finish one of my screw-ups. A couple bottles of paint, 2 bottles of concrete color, and one of, I believe it's rail brown or mud brown, something like that. Yeah, rail brown. Some cotton swabs on the long sticks. I kind of like them. They're fairly nice for getting into some tight spots. And as far as restocking, different sizes of the mini applicators. I use the hell out of them for some painting, but mostly for my using super glue. A couple packs of long nozzles for putting on the super glue bottles. 1 bottle of super glue. A tube of phosphorus bronze wire for handrails. I finally picked them up for the one caboose that I need to finish the handrails on. A couple of different items for Plastistruct. Just some strips, some H-columns, and some angle brackets, or some angles that are fairly large, so they'll work good on reinforcing some of the buildings that I may end up building. And I finally picked up a couple of t-shirts. One here for, see if we can get this in here. Yeah, there we are. For B&O. And then I picked another one up for the Chessie. Every time I go to the show I see these, but I never have quite enough money saved up to throw them in along with everything else that I wanted to get. I could have bought some more stuff. There was a fellow there that had a whole bunch of locomotives for sale, all DCC ready jobs, mostly Atlas. He had I think half a dozen of them there that were Chessie, and I started to try to make a deal with him. I noticed he said he did take credit cards, which I did take the credit card with me, but you'll be happy to know that I didn't use it. He had a good price on everything. I think the one Atlas that I was looking at, he had a price of $140 on it for DCC ready, which I didn't think was out of the ballpark. And then on his sign, he also said 30% discount on everything on the table. And I thought, damn, 30% discount on a $140 locomotive, that'd be a reasonable price. But then he throws the kicker in. If you use a credit card, you don't get the 30% discount. And I said, no, I'm not spending that kind of cash. So I didn't even bother to go to the ATM. I said, nope, if that's the kind of deals you want to make, I'm not interested. So I didn't pick up any. There was a couple other Chessie freight cars I was looking at, but by the time I got back to the place where they were gone. So when you see it, you need to pick it up. But the show wasn't all that well attended. But in April, it is kind of difficult to have a good show. People are doing, starting their yard work and thinking about summertime projects and not doing things in the winter. But that's what I picked up. I stayed within my budget, so I'm happy. And I got a few odds and ends that I can play around with. So you guys participate with your next train shows. I'll hit the next one, which is in October. That's our biggie. And we will talk at you all later. Y'all have a great weekend, and bye for now.